Hello everybody and welcome back. We are here. It's going to be CAZ Esports versus QB Fire, aka Team Shadows. I'm slightly confused because their names will say Team Shadows, yet at the same time it's QB as well. So we'll just go with what we see. Thank you for joining me for this early morning. We did see Endpoint taking on 5 frags. 5 frags winning 16-8 on Overpass. Now we get to see Nuke. I'm kind of looking forward to Nuke. It is a favourite map of mine. I know it's not everyone's favourite map, but I do love it from the old 1.6 days to today. CAZ Esports, our UK team, QB Fire, aka Team Shadows. They are the guys who will be taking on CAZ Esports, the Russian team. Don't forget, guys, type !sub giveaway in the chat. I am Banks Esports, James Banks, and I will be commentating, solo casting you through these games. Obviously, all the teams are out in China. There's no English broadcast from there, so we are doing it here at G30. And we're ready to rock and roll. It's day 3. Map number 2. CAZ have got to play 2 maps against this team. And what a great start, Jakem! Opening it up with 2 huge block kills. And a third for Jakem as well. He's literally exploded onto this map. Aussie with another kill. It's going to be a whitewash if Moonshine cannot get another kill here. He's got 4 health and a USP. Do we believe? Do we believe? Or will he die? And he goes down to the hands of Aussie. 3 kills for Jakem, 2 for Aussie. And Jake literally opened up that round. Explosive Glock headshots throughout. 1-0 for CAZ. Let's see what they end up buying. And going to go for AKs, and a Mac 10 on Jakem. So watch him be scouting around, getting some information. Now, you can't take the Russian team out of this. Look at their weaponry. CZ 75s, Deagle, P250, and that amazing 5.7. Long range against armor. 5.7 is going to do some work. Now, Jakem being the point man here with his Mac 10. He'll be the one looking to kind of scout around, find out where these guys are. Ooh, 1 Deagle shot gets fired off there. Look at this, Roma checking for Moonshine's head to pop up. Who's going to get the first kill of this round? And ooh, MCK dropped to 9 health. Jakem on 24 as well. Moonshine doing some work with that CZ 75. And he's actually forcing CAZ to push back. So this is quite big. Aussie does get the first kill of the round. So 1 person down for the Russian side. But Moonshine, incredibly good work there. Oh. Fired back with that CZ, come through from Hut. His team weren't quite ready for that, and I don't think Dream was ready for that either. Aussie, though, does manage to get a reply frag. Jakem goes down. Aussie on to It's My. Aussie gets another one. Takes down Undo. He's undoing his situation for this moment. And MCK finishes it off very quick once that round got going. But 2-0 in favour of CAZ. They lost a little bit of weapons. 2 members down. It was Jakem and Dream. And now we've got a pause. I paused this early on. What is the reason for the pause? We will find out. But probably something technical issues this early on. I very much doubt someone will be calling a timeout of this right now. Got to come back to that pistol round though. That's got to be pretty damn devastating for QB Fire, aka Shadows. Literally. First round, first map, Jakem comes out, 3 kills, 3 headshots, all with Glock, and you've got probably the stronger pistols. Microphone broke. Okay, so we've got a broken microphone here. Obviously, voice comms incredibly important. Get this stuff fixed, get it on the way. So, CAZ again. Got all the weapons, got all the money. Jake has gone for an AK this time around. Dream, he's picked up the Mac 10. So, again, they're just taking it very carefully. But very fast from Dream there. It's gone all the way into ramp room. Does a bit of damage. Manages to drop It's My down to 11 health. But he also got dinked himself. So, he's down on 9 already. slow and steady play so far from both teams. Dream didn't want to go and push any further forward. He's got a bit of information, but he's also kind of cleared out ramp room. He's forced them downstairs and forced them back around the other side. Jacob gets the first kill of the round though. On to Fanat. And they just... Okay, you can see a lot of CAZ are sneaking around, going up top. Roma gets the first kill onto Itzmai. He was the guy who had low health from the Mac 10. Oh, Moonshine in hut though. And Moonshine just managing to do a fair bit of damage. Does finally get up the last kill onto Moonshine. But Moonshine's being very sly here. He pokes out, gets a bit of damage done. And then getting information for his team. Dream does try to challenge it, see if anyone's down there, but even with the pre-fire, couldn't quite get it right. Undo though, does manage to get down Jacob, but they will not allow him to get that AK-47, and Dream finishes off Balbana at the end there. And I'm just trying to work out if it's going to be the... Obviously you can see there's a bit of CSGO TV lag, and obviously we know this is in China, so it could be that, or it could literally just be maybe CSGO being a bit weird, as we know CSGO can be. So we'll try and see if there's a way for me to fix this, see how it keeps going. But for now, I will fire forward because this is a very pivotal round. We've got Dream with the AWP, rest with AKs for CAZ. And then on QB Fire, AK Team Shadows, we've got one AWP on Fanat. Oh, and Fanat, I think that was the first. Yeah, Fanat gets MCK with that AWP. Opens up the round and already puts CAZ on the back foot. And Moonshine, once again, back on the stairs, making sure he can come and cover outside. Now, he's played this very well the last couple of games, just doing a bit of damage. Aussie, though, coming onto ramp, gets a reply. And look, this one trade. No one's actually able to make anything else off it, but the advantage is in favour of Shadows as it stands. Now, Aussie now placing himself on top of Silo, trying to see if he can poke out that AWP. Now, there's only 3 members left. They've got to stick together. They've got to make this work. They've got the bomb. They've got plenty of utility. They've got a few Molotovs as well. So if they decide to push this ramp room... Moonshine staying at the bottom. Flash goes out. Did Undo know they were there? They're checking every corner. Oh, they've just spotted his head. Does get dinked as well. Can't get the kill. Aussie down on 7 health. Got to be careful. Oh, but Fanat with his AWP does go down nicely early on. Now we're 3 versus 3, but no bomb down. There's only 25 seconds left on the clock. And Shadows do have the slight advantage here. And Balban does manage to take down 2 of them, leaving Roma the only man left with 15 seconds of the bomb. It's a 1v2. Not looking too good for him, but he does get the bomb down. Now he's just going to play this smartly, but Moonshine with the aim takes him down from main entrance into hut room. And they're just taking their time there to go pick up the AWP. Moonshine will grab that AWP, take it for his team for next round, save themselves some money, and we'll see the first round on the board go up for the CTs on the buy round. Still 3-1 in favour of CAZ, but obviously they got the bomb down. They're managing to buy. Still an AWP up on Dream. And basically what they've got to work with here is finding a way to take down Fanat, because he started off that round incredibly well for the Russian team. Fanat in the usual position. Oh, no, this is... See, Aussie got picked off last time, but if he knows where Fanat's playing, he could come with a sneaky... Oh, he's spraying away, but Fan actually kills him with a 5-7, not even with the AWP, and he's only lost 41 health. Good trade there for the Russian team, and then once again, they get that first opening kill. And CAZ are on the back foot. Now CAZ heavily focusing on the outside area. They've mollied off stairs, so they make sure that no one's coming up to sneak behind them. Catch them off guard. Roma's holding inside lobby. So it's all very slow, and you can see QB Fire Team Shadows, the Russian team. They're not pushing out, they're not overextending, they're letting Fanat do his work. And now it's up for CAZ to come to them. Slow and steady wins the race here. But will this be the case? And no, Fanat comes in with a huge shot there. Takes down MCK. And look at the spray down. So quick. QB fire. Literally on point with every shot there. Fanat with that AWP. Huge shot through the hut as well. We've got a fair UK supporters in here. Please, one win for the UK team. Let's see if CAZ can do it. It's still early days. They are on the T side. But they've got a Tech 9 rush coming in here. And wow, they were completely guessed. The Russians knew exactly what was going on. They predicted the rush. MCK does manage to get a gun here, but that bomb is not yet to be planted. Oh, and can MCK finish him off? No, the AWP takes him down after he does get one onto Undo. Fanat using AWP well. Moonshine's come behind him. And literally, CAZ are getting caught all over the place here, just completely off guard, not ready for this. And Roma, last man to go down, 3-3, and well, QB Fire, they brought themselves back into this, and fire CAZ, it's my says. Oh dear. CAZ went for a very, it's a pretty generic pistol round, like jump for the vents, go down, but the Russians read them so well, just literally dropped the incendiary grenades down, put so much damage on them. Pretty much all of them were like at like 60, 70 health or under straight away. They didn't really stand a chance. Let's see what CAZ can do now though. We've got the AK in hand. I like this from MCK. He's going to drop the molly on the ground near to where It's My is, popping it through. And we're literally just waiting for this to... waiting for that time that they're all going to execute at. You'll probably look at the 1:15 mark. There we go. 1:10 it was. CAZ are going to be entering into that top bomb site. Oh! They've obviously thought better of it. Maybe a distraction, but... it doesn't seem to have worked against the Russian teams. They seem a little bit prepared for this. They're not going to be faked. Undo with the first shot onto Aussie, and I don't think they actually knew where that came from to start with, giving Undo plenty of time to run away. They've got ramp room under control, but already one player down, and once again, Russia with the opening frag. Well, nicely done by Undo there, spamming away from the back of ramp room. Fanat goes down the hands of Jacob, so they haven't got to worry about that AWP anymore. MCK does take down Undo. It's a 3 versus 3, but you've still got to give the advantage to the Russians. The bomb hasn't gone down just yet. We've got some low health for the CAZ team, and he knows he can hear him. Oh, he can't get the kill onto Moonshine. They were all over him. It's now Dream versus 2, but Moonshine finishes him off, pokes him in the back with that M4. The bomb will be defused, and another round will be put on the board for the Russians, who, since they've got that first rifle round, they were 3-0 down. They've now brought it to 4-3, and they're looking pretty comfortable. There's a few close rounds, but they seem to be not being faked out here by stuff that CAZ is trying. They're not letting themselves become predictable. That's the main thing. CAZ have got to work it up here. See, all AKs again. Smoke that went into the back of one of his teammates there. I'm not quite sure about that. You can't afford to waste utility in games like this either. Oh, I like this from Fanat. He's gone up very close. Different position from him. He's actually pushing ramp room. Maybe that's because he knows that CAZ have been hitting it quite often. But this could be really dangerous because I don't think they're going to be prepared for it. CAZ have gone up for the top bomb site. But straight away, Fanat gets one. It's my onto another. Aussie's replying. Dream and MCK as well. This is probably the greatest chance they've got at the moment. But Undo comes through main entrance, takes him down. all up to Dream. He's got the bomb in hand, but he's got to take on 2 members of the Russian team. They can literally place one in either bomb site and have him waited for. Oh, but he's jumped down. It looks, yeah, they did spot him jump down. They've heard the vents go as well. They're going to get the bomb planted, which is the main thing. The Dream needs to try and get himself hidden. Nicely done. Completely under heavy fire. Manages to take down Moonshine, but Undo quick on the return. Manages to take him down. And nice effort by Dream in a tricky situation. But at the end of the day, couldn't make that last kill. He just needed a few more seconds. Score is 5-3. The Russian team are 2 rounds ahead. Obviously, they are on the CT side. But it comes down to just the Russians aren't being faked. They're not letting the predictability get them. CAZ are going for pretty standard stuff where you can see like the Russians, they sent Fan out with the AWPs in different position most rounds. Outside, went ramp room last round, caught them off guard. That's what you got to do. You got to mix it up. Especially 2 teams that might have not played against each other too much, not known each other too well. These are the kind of things you have to do. Now what CAZ really need to work on here, getting that opening pick, and ooh, that was very close from Jacob. Nearly took down Fanat. Narrowly missing his head, and Fanat was actually really scared that he was going to get pushed, so had to run back. But he's got Balbanar, I'm going to say. We're going to go with that for the Russian guy's name. I'm probably completely destroying his name there. But he comes to quickly help out Fanat, get the kill, make sure he doesn't get picked off. And this is what I mean. The teamwork you're seeing here from the Russian team is literally on point. They're working very solidly together. And they're always getting that first opening frag. And it was literally just a spray down just then. Yes, 100% at this point they will do. 6-3. We've had 6 rounds in a row from the Russian team, and they are literally just running away with it. CAZ have really got to change up what they're doing. Okay, we see the Tech 9, so I think it'll be after this round that they'll have a max loss round. Let's look down the money. Yeah. Let's see what they can do with these Tech 9s. Nade goes down. Oh, Moonshine gets one. Undo onto another Roma though. Does manage to get a kill. Can't pick up the M4. Undo gets another. Balbanar straight on the rotate. Fanat's there as well. Only 2 members down for the Russian team. Brilliant work though from CAZ. They did manage to get in there. They just couldn't push that a little bit harder. And the rotate was so on point from the Russian team. And this is what I mean. This teamwork, pretty much flawless from the Russians against CAZ. Now we see CAZ with AKs in hand. Got the utility. They're going for a fast ramp rush again by the looks of it. And they've got a double stack here. Oh, this could be horrendous. Great work here from the Russians. CAZ were not prepared for it, but they have managed to get themselves into the ramp room. But there's only 1 member left. It's all up to JKM. He's nowhere near the rest of his teammates. Does take down It's My, but you kind of think this is a little bit too late at this moment. You've got to wonder what JKM's got planned here. I've seen this guy play many a times. I know he can do it. But you're against Fanat with an AWP. They've got the bomb down. And Balbanar's hanging around, lurking around with his M4. 2 players that have been doing very well. Oh, Balbanar. Literally looking around for Jake. Not even trying to stay near that bomb. Jake wouldn't have been ready for that. And 8-3. That's 8 rounds in a row for the Russian team. And this is starting to look a little bit embarrassing for the CAZ guys. Round 12 of the first half here. Don't worry, we've still got another map to come as well. But the Russian team are doing very well. Oh, here we go. If you see it, Balbanar. Sounds like Valna in English. Thank you very much for that. I'll try Valna. I'm probably still saying that really wrong because I'm not very good with names like that. That's one thing I could definitely work on. But, oh, Fanat straight away onto Roman with the AWP. But Aussie does come in with a reply against Moonshine, who's constantly been pushing stairs. Could this be the round that CAZ actually make it work for him? We've got Valna. He's ready for him. Undo's in a great position as well. They've literally got CAZ caught in. Ozzy does take him down, but Undo straight away. Oh, huge work from Ozzy there. And he could be saving this round from. It's a 2 versus 1, and CAZ desperately need to get this round on the board. Can they make this work? Fanat with the AWP. Oh, did Ozzy see him? Fanat does manage to get the kill. It's now a 1v1. The bomb's down in vents. That's a really tricky place for the bomb to be for Jake. But you've got a question. What is Jake doing? Nowhere near his team. Obviously, yeah, okay, he's trying to go get the picks and stuff, but wasn't even in a suitable position for it. Smoke goes down in the vents, and that's really going to throw Jake off. Fanat knows exactly where that where that bomb is. He's dropped his AWP, he's got his AK, but he knows the bomb's gone now, and oh. No! JKM literally turns around, and Fanat was not ready for that. Can't quite get it. Okay, that was real touch and go. He picked up his AK for him again. And nicely done by Jake. Does manage to save the round with 2 kills. Ozzy and Jake putting in the work there, but that's absolutely crazy. That was such a close round. And really, CAZ, with how fast they managed to get down to that lower bomb site, should have been able to get it a little bit easier than that. But again, the quick rotates, the great teamwork, the fantastic calls from the Russian team just sees them do a little bit better. So we look down the scoreline. Oh, and Fanat straight away gets the 2 kills there. Very close range. And a third with the P250. Undo backing him up as well. It's all up to Jakem. He knows that Itzmai's around there, or does he? He heard the shots go past his head, but he's not going for it. He knows the door's open now. And Moonshine. That's 9 rounds in a row. Oh no, it's not 9. Okay, there we go. Not 9 rounds in a row. 8 rounds were in a row for Russia. Then CAZ got 1. But literally, they get 1 round and they reset once again because they can't capitalise on it. That all went a little bit too crazy. And I'm not sure why you'd go for a ramp rush like that when they knew how they were playing it. Ah, oh, thank you for telling me. I'm trying to be like a native Russian speaker. I will get there. But yeah, the Russian team are 9-4 ahead at the moment. CAZ, they're hanging in there. But they were just throwing away a silly round just then, if you ask me. And once again, Valner does manage to get 1. Quickly taken down. Ozzy and MCK on it like Sonic. But the AWP was in quick reply. 3 versus 2. They've got a couple of M4s now, which is really good for the T side at this moment. If Jake can be a little bit sneaky and come around the side here, but Dream, even with a Tech 9, still does away with Undo. It's now a 2 versus 1. It's all up to Moonshine. They've got an idea of exactly where he is. They've just got to be careful that they don't let him get away with taking this into 1v1 situations. He's done a bit of damage onto Dream. Dream down on 28. He jumped on and off the bomb really quickly to try to fake him out. But JKM comes from the side. And finally, another round on the board again for CAZ, bringing it to 9-5. And this is what they needed. Some kind of 11-3, 11-4 scorelines are not acceptable. Now they've got the 5. Let's see if they can make it 6. But the Russian team, they have no problem with buying. Yeah, they spent all their money, but this is the last round of the half. CAZ have had an uphill struggle the entire time. Fanat's still got his AWP. Okay, we're lacking a bit of utility for Russians, but overall, this is still a pretty solid buy. Much slower around here this time. The Russians aren't pushing out as much. Fanat's taking it a door and huge shot. Takes down Ozzy. That's the second time we've seen Fanat pull off these shots. He knows what he's doing, and oh, it's not looking good for CAZ. They get caught off guard by Moonshine, who's constantly done that, and they're just getting done at the wrong time. 10-5. First half goes to the Russian team of QB Fire. And exactly what you guys are saying in chat there. 5 is not bad. It was the 4s and 3s that I was worried about happening. 10-5 is respectable enough, but they've not made it easy for themselves. Let's see what the Russian team can do when they hit this T side. And let's see if CAZ can actually return and actually fight back a little bit here coming onto this side. Because we have seen a little bit lackluster from them. Other than the standout performances from like Ozzy and Jake M. And like the clutch rounds, there's not really been too much happening. And look at Ozzy, he's literally nearly double anyone on his team. Whether you look at the Russian side, they're much more collected together. Anyway, the all-important second half pistol. CAZ on the CT side. The Russian side of QB Fire, aka Team Shadows, are on the T side this time. And here the Glock spamming around early on. Aussie does get the first kill of this round onto Undo. USP to the head towards ramp room. Out rushes into the hut to start off with the... Oh, nicely done. See, this is how you execute a rush down to that lower bomb site. CAZ is completely unaware of everything that just happened there because of the Molotov, because of the smoke. And CAZ still hadn't really gone down. Russia does manage to take down a kill onto Aussie. It's more of a nice little headshot with a Glock there. And CAZ are really just taking it slow. Oh, Moonshine. 2 from Moonshine with a Tech 9. Absolutely huge work in the vent room there. And now it's all up to MCK. Oh, he would literally had them line up as they came down one by one. Perfect placement. Moonshine's got to be loving it. Oh, and MCK jumps down right into its Mice fire. 11-5, and the pistol round this time round goes in favour of the Russians. Fanat getting that scout early on, so he's looking to just stick with the sniper rifles. Couple of AKs, one Galil, and we've got a Mac 10 as well for the T side. CAZ on the other hand, we've got Aussie who's got armor and a CZ, we've got a couple of P250s, a Deagle, but oh my, huge. Fanat taking down Dream early on, Undo with the Mac 10 onto Jchem, and they're just on a rampage. The Russians have gone and taken this to another level going into this half, and they're just aggressive with it. I don't think CAZ really know what to do. 12-5, and this is getting scary. If they just can't do anything in firing off, they're going to have to go for, like, save now, let it get to 13-5 maybe. And then we'll go ahead and just really put all the effect on a good weapon round. But they've got to counter what the Russians are doing. Out-smoke them, out-flash them, work off your flashes, push a little bit harder. But currently, QB Fire, Team Shadows, they are on a roll. Nice use of the flash there. They're checking garage completely. And this is the difference. The Russian team checking every corner, making sure nothing goes too badly, making sure they're not getting caught off guard. CAZ not going for this approach. They're kind of rushing in all like gun-ho. Fanat did spot him early on. Doesn't go for the shots. And they're playing this very cautiously. I'm unsure if maybe actually QB Fire think, okay, they might have bought some weapons here. They might have gone for pushing it. So let's be careful. Oh, what a nade went up top. Took down Roma to 17 health. And he's probably sat there at this moment in time thinking, what the hell? What a great nade that came up from the Russians there. They don't actually really know he's up there. But Roma does go down as soon as he makes a move. Valna finishes him off. Oh, another kill for the Russians. And literally, Fanat just spraying them down. Moonshine finishing it off with a kill onto Dream. 13-5. And now this is where it is all to play for. CAZ have the opportunity to bring themselves back into this game. But they have to get this round. They've got an AWP up on Dream. They've got M4s and the rest of their team. They've got utility. We've got 3 incendiary grenades on the team. Obviously, the Russians have got absolutely everything. They're fully stacked out. Even Valna's stuck with one of the Galils. Okay. It's a nice spot here from MCK. Aussie opening up the first round. This is the start that they needed. CAZ have just got to hold it together. Dream poised with that AWP, checking every area outside. Playing it nicely out the back as well, staying defensive. Keeping it nice and slow. You can see all the Molotovs going down. Oh, a lot of damage being done here. It's Mine does manage to get a kill onto MCK. Dream with an AW key kill onto Valna. Oh, Roma onto It's Mine. 2 versus 3. CAZ are in a really good position. Banner onto Dream. Whew. If he shot that just a little bit sooner. Yeah, he's going to go and pick up that AK. See what he can make happen. 2 versus 2. The Russian team. Moonshine. 1 health left on him. Nice positioning here from JKM. He knows exactly where that bomb is. As soon as someone goes for it, he can be able to catch him. Oh. This could be huge. If JKM doesn't check this, Moonshine's going to come through just at the right time. Oh, when he does, JKM goes down. Moonshine gets a kill on 1 health left. The bomb's going to go down on that top side. It's all up to Roma, who's coming up through the vents. Moonshine's called it. Even though he's got 1 health, still managed to do a fair bit of damage. 29 down to Roma. And Moonshine's got to be careful. If he'd not nailed that, he could have dropped and died to his death there. Fanat spamming away with this AK-47. Chasing him round. Gets the final kill as well. Oh, huge round for Russians. They literally looked like they were going to be pushed back there. CAZ getting all the early kills, doing everything right. But in a 2v2 and with the health disadvantage, they still managed to make it work for him. Fantastic work with Moonshine. Just biding his time at the top of the ladder there. 14-5 is your score. And, well, look at this. Not much money for CAZ. They're going to have to play for the overtime unless they can pull this round out of the bag. But they've got no utility, and it's not looking good with Moonshine getting the first kill, ripping off Dream's head. Now, Roma, this is where you want to take a chance. This is where you want to push out a little bit. See what you can make happen with yourself. Oh, but It's Mine does take him down. At this point in time, CAZ have just got to do something that's really going to pull out the stops. And this is what I mean. The Teagle work. JKM and Aussie getting 2 kills. See if they can pick up the weapons now as well. Oh, is he going to... Yes, he gets that AK. I didn't thought he was going to quickly reach that. He gets an AK in his hands as well now. 2 AKs up for the CT side. 3 versus 3, but MCK hasn't been spotted yet. He's got 100 health still. So this could be the man that could really sneak around and catch the Russian team off guard. Oh, nicely done by JKM. Gets 1. Undo spamming away through that smoke. He knows they're at door, but can't quite make anything of it. Valna takes down JKM. Oh, takes a few shots. Can't quite get the kill. MCK so lucky there. That's all up to Aussie. 4 health remaining. And Undo rips off his head. Doesn't give a damn. 15-5. Match point. And CAZ, they've got to go full buy. 2 AWP. They're bringing it out. The double AWP setup. Can they make this work for them? The rest are up on M4s. Got a fair bit of utility as well. But the armor situation, obviously, not so important on this side, considering they've all got AKs and AWPs. But if it comes down to them pistols, it's a point to be noted. Oh, Dream with the opening shot onto Valna. Aussie as well. Now this is where the double AWP setup is playing dividends for the Russian, for the English team against the Russians here. Moonshine finishes off JKM, but MCK with 1, but he quickly return fragged by It's Mine, and literally 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. Roma finishing that off there, but it's all up to Fanat with the AWP. The T's have got a bit of money behind them. They've not built up a massive economy. But they only need 1 round. And Jesus, Fanat missed that very closely on the Dream there. They're dancing with each other in the door. He did hit him. Gonna do the pop flash. Oh, but Dream doesn't miss a shot when it comes to close range like that. CAZ get another round on the board. And the double AWP setup is maybe what CAZ needs to utilise in order to bring themselves back into this game and force us into an overtime. And that is definitely the wrong bracket, guys. Go on hltv.org and you'll be able to see everything from this event. It's a WCA, the World Contest Championship. If you want a command that does work, do ! self-giveaway. Promo. Sell out. Oh, yes. But Fanat opening up this round on the Dream. That's 1 AWP taken out of the equation. CAZ Esports 1 man down. But Aussie sneaking through the smoke with the AWP. Good here with a pin drop at this point. Roma finishing off undo. Still one apiece down. No real movement directed to a specific site, but the terrorists, they go into that lower bomb site. Jake can hear him underneath him. He's just got to be a little bit careful. Ozzy takes down Moonshine, giving him the one-man advantage. Ozzy gets a second one, and this is what CAZ needed. That AWP in play. Jake M finishing off Valner, who was trying to sneak around outside. Versus 1, and Ozzy, huge work from Ozzy, 3 kills with the AWP, keeping that site on lockdown, and CAZ fight to live to fight another day. 15-7 is your scoreline, and remember it was 15-5, so CAZ, they're bringing it back 2 rounds in a row. They've affected the money of the Russian team, who currently are on Deagles and P250s. Ooh, undo, trying to rip off Jake M's head. Just towards Hut there. Couldn't make anything of it, but Dream gets 1 kill. Valna on the reply. Moonshine finishing him off. And oh, MCK's not letting Valna sneak around him. He's now got the bomb built up top. Jake M onto undo. 2 versus 3. But Moonshine's managed to pick himself up an AWP. If he can get a few kills here. Pops the smoke up, but doesn't quite cover the ladder enough. Fanat walking around with that deagle. Ooh, but walks straight into Jake M. They've literally got this bomb site on lockdown. They know exactly where the bomb is, at the top of the ladder. Moonshine's got his AWP. It would take something very special. No utility. Just some armor and an AWP to make this work for him. Oh, and he gets spotted through that smoke. Roma just completely ready for it. Drops the nade, but a little bit too late for that nade to come through. And Moonshine saying, sod this, I'm out of here. It could be that the HUD has dropped off. You guys know how CSGO can be. What I will do is restart it after this game before we go into the next game. And hopefully that'll fix it for you all. Camera work is sadly auto-director because I am doing this all solo. I am doing the production. I am doing the commentating. I am doing everything. But CAZ take the round out. Moonshine walks away with the AWP. And QB, they managed to call the timeout. Okay. The timeout has been cancelled. They're all ready to go. Good luck, have fun is called. Let's see how this pans out. Dream with the AWP. Fanat with the AWP for the Russians. Jake M playing outside. Very far at the back here, just with an M4. This gives CAZ an idea of what's going to happen with the smokes and flashes onto that top bomb site. As you can hear, the glass is being smashed from up above. And thank you guys for the kind words. If you do enjoy my work and you want to see some more of me, at Banks Esports on Twitter. I cast a fair bit of CSGO. Now it is all a waiting game. And you can see this kind of with both teams. They're taking their time now. They're thinking about this. Waiting for that timing. And oh, MCK. Nicely done. Does jump out just in the nick of time. Managed to get a kill on Itzmai as well. Wasn't infected by the Molotovs as badly as it could have been. You see a lot of players literally almost forget that that's happened and run away and get themselves in a sticky situation. Or should I say a fiery situation. Oh, JKM comes out. Gets a lot of damage done onto him by Moonshine. Is Moonshine going to go try finish him off? Oh, JKM does manage to get the kill. But JKM only on 22 health out there. Still, it's in favour of CAZ at the moment. Oh, nicely done by MCK. Undo, though, quickly does reply to Roma. JKM gets another kill onto Fanat. It's all up to Undo. He's in hut, and nicely done. MCK gets the kill. And CAZ, just keep playing this. Keep playing it like you're doing now. You can pull this back. It doesn't look as bad. We were at 15 for 5. We're now at 15 for 9. CAZ are still in with a chance to win this map. Now the Russian team, Tech9s, 1 Deagle, CAZ Esports, the UK team, all rifles, 1 AWP. No rush here from the Russian team. It's almost like CAZ thought they were going to go for a rush there. Oh, and it's all popping off, but actually trade for trade. The weapons are in the hands of CAZ though. And It's My went to go pick up the weapon, but Aussie was primed and ready for him. Undo's got himself in a nice position. Valna takes down JKM. 1 versus 2. If this manages to come down to the pistol round, Dream is going to be kicking himself. And oh my god, what a chance. Flash goes up. He's going to be planting that bomb. Undo gets legs down to 16 health. He's got a deagle. Oh, and Dream does get finished off. He went for it. Couldn't make it work for him. Valna gets the final kill of that round. And 16-9. CAZ tried so hard to stay in the game, but they couldn't quite make it work for them.